Every time I get on a plane, I always bring a roll of duct tape. Once the flight level's out, I head to the bathroom and cover the smoke detector. Lighter, gun, duct tape, things others see as contraband, but I carry them openly because I'm an air marshal. But today, this flight is anything but ordinary. I had just returned to my seat, ready for a short rest, when a message popped up on my phone. At this altitude, messages shouldn't even come through, and the content of the message made me frown. The sender seemed to be taunting me, asking if I was ready to do my job. I immediately replied, asking who he was. He responded bluntly. He was on this plane, one of the passengers. My alertness kicked in. I started scanning the cabin for anyone acting strange, but everyone's eyes were closed, resting peacefully. No one stood out. I warned him, saying it's illegal to breach the internal network, and advised him to stop this nonsense. But he seemed to know everything about me. He knew exactly who I was and what I was doing, and I had no clue who he was. I was fully exposed. He was hidden in the shadows. Soon, he messaged again, saying he wanted me to listen carefully to his demands. I walked toward economy class, trying to find him among the crowd, but every face was unfamiliar. Any of them could be him. Then he asked me to set a 20-minute countdown. I didn't understand at first. Then he added, if the money doesn't arrive in 20 minutes, someone will die. He demanded $150 million and even sent the account info. I let out a cold laugh. What kind of joke is this? There's no way I can pull that off. But he clearly believed I could make it happen. The woman next to me woke up and noticed something was off. My phone buzzed again. The message was clear. 20 minutes or someone dies. I had no choice but to start the countdown. Then I headed to economy class and gave my partner a look. He instantly got the message and followed me toward the galley. I started probing him, telling him to cut the games. He calmly replied that he'd been a cop for 25 years. He knows what should and shouldn't be done. He reminded me we shouldn't even be talking here. The internal network is encrypted. Any breach is suspicious. I grabbed the flight attendant I'd worked with for years and headed straight to the cockpit. After hearing what was going on, the captain asked me, how can we verify this threat? I had no way to confirm it. Security told us it would take at least 30 minutes to run background checks on all the passengers. The captain said if the threat seemed real, he'd reroute the plane, but we were already 90 minutes past the nearest airport, so it was my call. I didn't know if it was a hoax or a real crisis, but I knew one thing. Forcing an emergency landing on an international flight would come with serious consequences. I started watching the live surveillance feed. Meanwhile, the captain stayed in contact with security. They were tracking the account, receiving the ransom, and digging into every passenger's info. I also told the crew to cut the internet in 10 minutes so the blackmailer wouldn't know if the money came through. Then I headed to the monitoring room with the flight attendant, but there were only 2 of us. Definitely not enough. She suggested bringing in more crew. I stopped her. We couldn't risk trusting anyone else. We didn't know who we could count on. That's when I spotted a woman named Jen sitting just a few rows away. I remembered her. The airport had messed up her seat earlier. She looked like just a regular passenger. I was about to send a test message and told the flight attendants to watch for anyone holding or using a phone. Just as I hit send, the plane hit turbulence. Everything shook violently, making it much harder to spot the suspect. I kept sending messages, hoping to draw them out. Eventually, 2 flight attendants flagged a suspicious passenger. Then the TSA called, but cutting the internet accidentally revealed something. My partner had been using his phone, and the time matched exactly with when the message was read. I hadn't thought it was him. He just told me to my face that he wasn't involved, but now I wasn't so sure. I followed him into the economy cabin restroom